Let's look at the percentile mapping. Now this is something which is very, very important. The 2 years I want you to look at is 2022 and 2017. In 2022, 66 questions, 21, 66, 22, 76, CAT 2017, 100 questions. When it comes to verbal, which is what I should write since this is not overall, verbal 24, 24, 26 and 34. This is the breakup. So look at it in terms of CAT 22, look at it in terms of CAT 27. Now CAT 22, if you're just looking at clearing the sectional cutoffs, Lucknow has 85 percentile, most others have 80. That means 17. It meant 6 questions roughly on an average. I would generally recommend ki 85 tak dekh lo, that would have meant 7 questions because you would have been looking at a 21. If you look at it in terms of CAT 21, it would have meant 8 questions because you would have been looking at a 24, 25, which means ever since COVID has struck, 7 to 8 questions net correct and you will go ahead and clear the cutoff. 7 to 8 questions net correct and you will go ahead and clear the cutoff. Okay. What does that mean? What does that mean? That means even if you are afraid in verbal, even if you go ahead and attempt say 20 questions, you get 10 right and 10 wrong, you still have nothing to worry, because 10 right and 10 wrong worst situation would still mean 20, assuming that everything you get wrong is a non-theta. It would be 10 into 3, 30 minus 10 into 1, 10, which is 20. That means if this is a section you are worried about, you will still get your 80, 85 percentile if you attempt 20 questions with 50% accuracy. So don't worry so much about that. More about how to prep with respect to verbal, we'll talk about in the prep plan where I've gone ahead and categorically spoken about it. But my recommendation is very, very simple. My recommendation for verbal, I am not great in verbal. I think I'm good at quant and DLR. I'm not great at verbal, but I do get my percentile. What do? I try attempting as much as possible. I will try attempting all 24. I will try getting 14 right and 10 wrong. Generally in this 10 wrong, 2 will be theta. 8 will be non-theta. So for that I will lose 8 marks. 14 right will be 42. 42 minus 8, 34. 34 if you look at here and here, you will see in general I'm hovering about the 97, 98 percentile, even though this is an area which I am not comfortable with and I don't think I'm great at. The other 2 sections I know I can get a 99.5 plus. I focus on that. Here 96, 97 comes. Why? Because I turn around and state accuracy is not the name of the game in verbal. Is that clear? Is that clear? Okay. Second thing, in order to get into a top IIM, obviously you need an overall cutoff. What is an overall cutoff? Generally, if you're an engineer and your general category, IIM, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta and Lucknow, you need a 99.8 plus. If you're a non-engineer, IIM Calcutta, you will need a 99.65 plus. IIM Ahmedabad, you can probably get at a 99.2 plus. IIM Bangalore at a 99.2 plus. IIM Lucknow at probably a 98.5 plus. If you're a girl non-engineer with 10 and 12, very, very good. You can actually get IIM Ahmedabad, IIM Bangalore and Lucknow, all of them at 98 plus. If you're from a stream which is slightly different, sociology, English literature, law, medicine and stuff like that, and you're a girl with 10, 12 undergraduation good, you can actually go ahead and get IIM Ahmedabad even at a 94, 95 percentile. Last year I had a student, Amrit, who scored it at 94.5 percentile. If you want to know more about that, go to the YouTube channel. There is an interview that I've taken with Amrit where she talks about a preparation strategy. So if you're a female, in general category, 10, 12, above 90, undergraduation above 75, and you've done undergraduation from say law or medicine or sociology or English honors or stuff like that, have a look at that video, because then your aim is 95 percentile and IIM Ahmedabad is guaranteed. Okay, so please keep that in mind. For OBC, everything from general reduces by about 3 to 4 percentile. For SC, ST, it will reduce much, much more. Okay. In general, the rule of thumb is if you are a general category student, engineer, please aim for a 99.8 plus. If you are a non-engineer general category male student, please aim for a 99.2 plus at least to get at least 2 calls. If you are a non-engineer female, aim for a 98 plus. If you're a non-engineer female with an off-stream undergraduation, please aim for a 94 plus. If you're an OBC, please look at a 97 plus or corresponding 2 percentile lesser. If you're an SC, please look at around 80 percentile. If you're an ST, please look at around 70. If you're EWS, look at similar to OBC. If you're a PD, then please go ahead and look at close to about a 90 percentile or 92 percentile for the top IIMs. Rough दे दिया है, okay, I'm not talking about everything.